This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Got a bit of a treat in the studio right now because one lady has launched a brand new book. It's called Ask Jules. You may have seen it around because the front cover is the best photography I have ever seen. Jules and Cam, welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Did you take this photo, did you, mate?
Mate, rumour has it I have,
Yep.
and now it's on the resume. I'm a professional photographer, front cover of a award-winning best-selling book.
That's awesome. Jules, you decided to bring out a book and a baby at the same time. Not much on at the moment. Did you have a really
I know, I
boring
like a bit of
moment?
pressure in my life, don't I?
My God, how are you feeling?
Any moment now?
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's coming early, this one.
Do you mean like could be today, could be now, could be tomorrow?
Right now. It could be right now. Yesterday, I thought we were in a bit of strife. We're walking
Right.
around Ringa Mall, and Bricks and Hicks were happening, and Cam was like, "We're on," and I was like, "I
my
think we
God.
might be." So
Oh my God.
Don't have it at Warringah Mall. Please.
no,
Have it at Nova Studios. Does that work? Does that work right now?
In the next 10 minutes, actually.
Lizzie,
if you
grab a couple of
can.
towels. Can you tell me more about the book? Ask Jules.
yeah, Ask Jules was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I missed 4 deadlines, but I got there, and I'm really proud of it. It's really honest. It's really vulnerable. It started from a hashtag Ask Jules, because so many women would reach out to me and ask me questions about hair and makeup, confidence, where I get my clothes. And over time, my community has just been so amazing and so loyal over the last 5 years. And I do try and keep up with it. It's very hard when you get inundated with questions. But women really share their heart and soul with me a lot, and they share a lot of deep personal things. And so I've kind of put it all in one place. So the main things that people come to me about. So it's got a memoir vibe, which is 3 big sections, which is style, love and soul. And it's got my hot tips of every section, my professional advice on hair and beauty and fashion. But it's a lot of my, life lessons, my mistakes, things that I could have done a little bit different.
When you put a book out like that, were there many discussions with Cam about, is this oversharing? Is this too far?
So, funny story to
do you
that.
reckon,
He very kindly bought the Audible version, which I loved bringing to life. And so we'd be listening, and sometimes it's so weird, like listening to my own voice in the car, but he's really enjoyed it. And then after each section, he pauses it. He's like the nosiest journalist you've ever met. He's like, whoa, let's back up. What does that mean?
What is that?
What do you mean by
So
that?
are you saying you've discovered things about Jules?
There was a couple of things that I didn't realise were actually in the book that were past relationships and things like that, where she went into a bit of fair detail,
you mean the guy
mate.
she really
A few ex-lovers,
You mean the one that got away? Yeah,
One of them was like made my insides go to jelly type stuff, and I was like, oh right, and I had to pause, and we're driving down the freeway back from Gosford. And I was
Who's
just,
that? Where is he?
I sort of was just going, okay, let's talk about that for a second. What do I make you feel go?
Yeah.
No.
How do I compare?
Yeah,
I mean,
where am
imagine
I
what
at?
poor old Travis Kelce feels like listening to Taylor
Oh my
Swift
God, it's
all
exactly
the time.
the same.
It is
You'll
exactly
notice
the
in the
same.
book, page 73 has been ripped out of every copy. That's because
By you.
Cam wasn't happy about it. Well, on that tone, we would love you guys to stick around for a thing we like to do on the show called Couples Confessions. So you can ask a question, and maybe this is a nice time to balance things out a bit, Cam. And we hope for honesty only.
Honesty only sounds like a good
Are you
way to
ready
go
for
about
Couples
it.
Confessions?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
We'll do it now.
Ready.
These are my
Honesty.
confessions.
Couples Confessions.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting hot. I actually have to take my
your jacket
blazer off.
There we go.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting flustered.
So, Jules, would you like to kick it off with a confession?
Okay, I will. All right, I'm going to sign up for this.
Are you okay?
All right, honey. Not once, but many times I have lied about the time I've crawled into bed when I've been on a night out.
Do you mean lying about it when you were crawling into a different bed or into the
No,
bed
as
beside
in
him?
like, what time did you get home? Oh, about 1. No, it was probably about 5.
Right.
Good.
I'm standing up for this too now. This is
Is there
unbelievable.
an average
Do we
time?
not all do that? No.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, we all do
Oh,
that.
I'm a terrible human.
I tell you what, she's one of the greats. Like when she goes, she
goes.
really
Give it a
goes.
red hot go. If I'm saying I'm going out, I'm going out.
And I've got to put a red line through the next day, that's for sure.
Right.
And I'm in charge.
Well
Sounds like
deserved. All right, Cam, is there anything you'd like to say?
Okay, so currently we are doing some bathroom renos, as you do when you're nesting. And at the moment we've got 3 bathroom renos that we're doing. So now we had to demo 2 of them. We've only got 1 bathroom to share. There's only 1 shower. On the very first night when we ran out of hot water, I may have blamed the plumber.
So you used
Right.
all the hot water knowing that I needed to have
It
a
may
shower.
have been myself and Ollie. Kev,
mate.
the plumber. I just
Yeah.
couldn't believe it, mate.
Terrible, Kev.
It's really selfish, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Is there even a Kev the plumber?
Oh, there is a Kevin.
Oh, there
He's
is
a legend.
Kev. Poor
He was.
Kevin. You should be confessing to Kevin. Let's
Sorry,
be honest,
Kev.
because you've probably been a bit sour with him since then.
I like that we've started to ramp up here.
Oh,
Your
that's
t-
really, really got me under the skin, that.
Your turn,
She was
Jules.
furious. I'm sorry about
Would have
that.
been.
I had words with Kevin.
You deserve to. Kevin's lost his job.
Okay, so I reckon Ollie would have been about 12 months of age, and Jules always wanted a friend, a partner, or a pet
Yep.
of some description, and someone for Ollie to play with. He loves his animals, he loves his dinosaurs, and Jules on 4 separate occasions had a dog, another dog at one stage, and 2 cats.
Lined up to purchase.
Oh
God.
And I was always under the impression, like, honey, we've got a little bit on at the moment.
Yeah, just a bit.
On every single one of those occasions, I got your details. I got the details, and I went directly to that owner and said, if my wife confirms this purchase,
You did not.
can you please make up an excuse to not have that pet? I apologise. I love everything that you're doing in the breeding world. I really respect it. But right now, we're not probably the best home for that puppy
you go behind her
or
back?
cat.
That's not very nice.
I just felt that was the best
Smart
decision
move.
for our family.
Yeah.
A second child on the way.
Baby, who are you going to call about the baby to
Kevin.
say when the baby
Can we
arrives?
send this back too?
Kev. Yeah, call Kev.
Kev's onto
Okay.
it.
So what have I learned
appreciate
from
it.
this? Just don't tell you and just do it. That's what I've
That's
learned
your
from this
option.
conversation.
Absolutely.
Jules, I think
That's
you've got
really
one more.
upsetting, that one.
I have got one more. All right, you ready for this?
Oh, okay.
Take a deep breath.
Is it to do with a bed again? I love your
No,
bed.
it's not. It's to do with his childhood. Okay.
Oh, right, here we go.
All those basketball cards
Oh, don't.
that I asked you to put in the attic, I actually threw half of them away.
Don't.
Ding ding.
Any value in there?
Oh. Any 1994,
Are they worth money?
95, 96 collector will know.
Sorry.
Oh, this is
But there
unbelievable.
would
When
be
you
a
have
guy.
children, there are things you must get rid of from your life to
They've been
make way of the
sitting
net.
in boxes for years.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Jules,
yeah,
think
yeah.
of the guys at the tip who saw them all and went, you
They're
beauty.
probably millionaires.
Oh, that many rookie cards.
They're retired. They're living in Bellevue Hills.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's
It was
exactly what they're doing.
stuff.
I hope we've only strengthened the relationship
Of
by doing
course.
couples confessions.
Mate,
Thank you, I
Thank
think.
you.
Thinking of you.
I know.
Thank you.
You'll have a lot to chat about in the car.
Oh,
my
got a deep,
gosh.
Get a deep breathing, some debriefing.
Go and have a baby. Good luck.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.